Welcome back to Heart and Soul TV. We're joined again by our lovely co-host, nationally certified counselor Jada Jackson, along with her amazing co-host Michelle Yarn from our sister show, Emotional Mojo. Welcome, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Now, we talk a lot on this show about race relations and race equality and inequality.
Yeah, and there's still a long way to go in many aspects, but we've made some strides as evident by a recent 2020 What Would You Do Uncover report.
I love that show. And here's the setup. A white woman shows up to see her black boyfriend at a barbershop in the heart of Harlem, and a female stylist is not so happy about that. Take a look at what happens. And remember, the stylist, the girlfriend, and the guy are all actors.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Hey. Baby? You dating a white girl?
I'm dating a girl who is white, if that's what you mean.
Okay. I don't get it, but that's crazy. The only thing crazy is you being in here.
Rachel isn't pulling any punches with Kristen, and at first, this woman takes the soft, comforting approach.
I'm not bothered by it. Nobody over here is bothered by it.
Thank you. I hope y'all don't plan on having any children.
Like I said, she sounds like a real hater, and she's insecure.
And with that, Denise Muldrow is so upset, there's nothing holding her back.
She's ignorant.
No, she's not talking about me.
I'm talking about you that's brushing his hair. You are ignorant. Keep your opinions to yourself, because it sounds stupid. All right? I'm letting you know. Black girl to another black girl, it sounds stupid. As much criticism as we went through as a people, you're going to go and do it to the next person? What gives you that right?
Why are you defending a white woman, though?
I don't care what she was. She could be purple. I'm defending a woman, period, point blank.
I don't know why you're so disrespected. What did I do to you?
Read a history book. Actually, it still goes on, so...
Kristen is overcome with emotion.
I can't sit here.
It affects this man so much he almost jumps out of his seat.
You don't belong with a girl like that anyway.
You can't disrespect customers like that. It's none of your business. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Ashamed of myself?
Yeah, that woman did nothing to you.
Did you see what she looked like?
She was a blonde white girl.
Look at this place. We up in Harlem.
So go downtown.
This is Denny Mo's.
So go downtown.
She should go downtown.
And they can cuss you out downtown? Is that all right for them to cuss you out downtown?
Why would they cuss me out?
Because you're black and you don't belong there. That's the same thing you're saying to that white girl.
It's not the same.
It's the same thing.
They're ruining the black family.
What?
For Nicholas Richards, that comment is the last straw.
Drugs are ruining the black family. Poverty is ruining the black family. That white girl's not ruining the black family.
You was a white girl?
What?
Marcia Bonner, an HR executive and diversity trainer, cannot believe what she's hearing.
I mean, I just wanted to see him with a strong black woman, you know?
I hear you. We embrace. We embrace.
So you think that's wrong?
It doesn't matter. I'm gay. You think that's wrong?
I have nothing against gays, you know? I just feel like...
Civil liberties, once again.
I didn't mean no disrespect.
I know you didn't.
I just tried.
She tries to get to the bottom of Rachel's intolerance.
I just feel like I see so many like black little girls who don't think they're good enough.
That has nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with them. It's our responsibility to make sure that they feel good enough.
Wow, this is so impactful. I mean, really powerful. It just comes to show that, you know, we are all the same. And racism, whether you're black, you're white, you're purple, you're brown, you're orange, you know, it's racism at the end of the day. And I love that these people were standing up for their beliefs and, you know, they're calling out her ignorance.
And it takes a special type of person to do that, because this was like an 8-minute thing, and there was one instance where nobody did or said anything.
Nobody said anything.
And they asked them afterward, and they said, yeah, I was uncomfortable with it, but it takes a special person to be the one who's going to step up and say something.
Right.
You know?
And when I think about advocacy, that's what we do. We step up on behalf of someone else. And we saw this. It was so powerful. And I got goosebumps. And I just kind of thought, you know, that is exactly what we're supposed to do for one another, is to step in and to kind of embrace and speak up.
Yeah,
you gotta love this show, because they take things that are actually happening, but there's, you know, it's kind of hush-hush almost,
controversial.
and they throw it in your face, and they make people stand up and do something. It's interesting to see an older person say something, because a lot of times they're the ones who are a little more set in their ways for anything, not just race topics.
Well, and I've seen, you know, everything play out in history. And so it's kind of interesting to see their take. But I mean, that older woman, she was like, no, you know, you're ignorant. And it's true, because racism is ignorance.
Yeah. It is, and when I look at it, I think about some of the things that the female barber was saying. She said, you know, it's because they did this to us, and the people really believe those things, and the ignorance that comes along with. And I just thought about how many people are still playing that same story in their heads over and over, and directing that.
Well,
anger.
I think as people, when bad things happen, we need to put a face to it.
Yes.
I mean, we did that with 9/11 and lots of different events like that. So again, like I said, they're throwing it in our faces and forcing us to change our thinking. I love that
it.
show.
I absolutely love it. Okay, so staying on the topic of interracial love, it can be fun yet challenging process to learn people's different backgrounds and cultures.
Definitely. So one African-American comedian used her personal experiences with dating outside her race to teach men what not to say to their first black girlfriend. Take a look at this.
Yes, you can touch my hair, but your friends can't, and your family can't, so don't ask. You can never say the N-word, not even if it has an A on the end of it. Nod so I know you understand, because I'm not gonna tell you again. Thank you. You can get fried chicken, I don't care.
That is not what Ashy means. Stop staring at my satin cap, okay? I wear it because I don't want my hair to go everywhere and look like a mess. I know you can't recognize when my hair looks a mess, but I don't want side-eye from the black people on the train.
Your friends are gonna ask you what it's like to be with a black girl, and there are only 2 acceptable responses. 1, make a really funny joke about eating fried chicken every night. Or 2, tell them to stop exoticizing your relationship because I'm just a human woman like any other human woman.
Gotta love that, right?
I can so relate to this. I can so relate.
You've had
interracial relationships. But the one that would get me is, do you use suntan oil, or do you lay out on the beach? Okay, maybe not, because my skin's already brown, but there is that cultural barrier there.
Well, and I was gonna say, we all laugh about it, but obviously this happens.
It does happen.
So maybe it is kind of nice to have a guide, you know, so that, you know, the guys can tread a little lighter.
I agree with this. All right, well, while we're on the topic of relationships, we want to have a little fun and chat about our biggest guy and girl crushes of the year. Now, my man crush of the year is Ryan Gosling.
The Gosling.
He's so dreamy, and he kind of reminds me of my ex-boyfriend. Not his looks, but his behavior, and just the way he carries himself. Gosh, I love him. And my girl crush is Ariana Grande, because she can sing her booty off.
Yeah,
man, I love her.
And she's young too, right?
She's really young, and I think that, you know, she's just such a great example to young girls today.
I like it. And mine are, obviously, my guy is Adam Levine's sexiness, and Michelle disagrees. And my girl is Rihanna, because she out-twerked Miley Cyrus, finally showing her how it's supposed to be done.
That woman. Those body parts. Oh my God.
Just moving.
My guy, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, don't think I'm crazy. He's super talented. He's really funny. You've seen him on the late night shows. He's amazing. And I love Katy Perry too. She is like, we talk about empowerment. She always has a positive message. Kids love her. Women love her, gay men love her, old people love her, so she's got it covered.
And I love that she's, you know, doing great in Hollywood. She's not running around doing all these crazy things like many Hollywood stars that we see today.
Yep.
Right?
True.
All right, well, have you ever watched a movie and asked yourself, what possessed her to wear that dress?
We're checking out some holiday hit and misses from the big screen when we return on Heart and Soul.